Okay, the first step is put some water in a pot and let it boil for about half an hour. You have to slice up 3 onions, big ones, and they have to be this color. Okay, so as you guys can see, you have to slice the onions very thin so you can fry the onions and make them very crispy. So watch it till the end and you'll see how to make them crispy with delicious pasta. To make them crispy, you need some salt, or a little salt, and some cornstarch. 2 spoonfuls of cornstarch and some flour, and you will need about 2 spoonfuls of each. After you mix it up, let it stand for 10 minutes, and yeah, put it in a big pot, and you have to pour half of the oil, and don't be scared to use it. Well, not half, like a quarter of it, and don't be scared to use it because you're gonna need it for all the steps. So you need 500 grams of lentil. You need 500 grams of rice, 4 spoons of red lentil, and some 500 grams of this shredded. Now we're frying the onions, and as you guys can see, the oil is hot, so now it's gonna work. And if you want them crispy, leave it in for about 25 minutes.
As needed.
As needed. That's the rice. This is the red lentil. And once you put them all in, you're gonna mix it up. And then after, you're gonna have to put, you have to put water in it and mix it up, and you're good to go. And you have to wash them a lot, like make them look soggy, but they're still gonna taste good. There we go. Take it out. Put some more in. And take some out. Pour it in. And we're good. Let's see. See, it has to be filled all the way on top of the rice and red lentil, and we're good. Is the lentil, and you obviously have to put it in different bowls. Now, once you think the onions are ready, you gotta start mixing it up to make it crispy. And we should do this for about 5 minutes. Actually, if you want it better, then you gotta do it for 1 minute. After we're done, you're gonna put this 3/4 boiled, so medium boiled, not well done, or well done. And this one, you're gonna put it with the koshari. So now it's boiled already. So now we're gonna add kamoon, and that's it right there. And we're also gonna add salt, and here's the salt. 2 spoonfuls of salt, and now you're gonna take some oil from this pot and put it to this pot, and you're just gonna give it some flavor, onion flavor to the pasta flavor, the lentil, and once you're done, you just gotta wait for it for 25 minutes again. Time you have to get some garlic and put it in a small little cup, and we're gonna mash them up. The garlic, you put it in the machine and then you blend it up. And here we go. They are ready. As you guys can see, the onions are ready, and they're supposed to look golden like this. and that's how they're supposed to be crispy. And you get a plate with the napkin so they don't oil the plate, and then you just take it all out. And yeah. So now the lentil is ready, and now we're gonna take out the water. We'll steam. Alright.
Hold on.
And now you put it back on. And you're supposed to collect the water. And obviously the lentil is all in there. And yeah. And then you get a plastic cup to put it down. Now we took out the water, and here's the result. Cut the spaghetti pieces into pieces of thirds, and we're gonna do that with 2 packets. Okay, now we're gonna add the spaghetti pieces to the pot. And we're gonna use the same water that we used from before, like the beginning. And there we go, it's in. And you try to take the pieces out that are stuck in. And here, use the spaghetti elbows and pour them in. We'll be cooking them for 7, and then we're gonna keep stirring it so it can be quicker and have the better flavor. So now we're gonna take out the water and put oil in it from the same jar that we used to oil the onions, and also we're gonna add some garlic that we mashed up while it's boiling. And now you get a pan, you put some garlic on it, the ones that we mashed up, and put some oil with it, and then now we're gonna get the lentil. Now we're just gonna keep mixing it till we smell the delicious garlic. Now we smell it, so now we're gonna add the lentil. Wow. Okay, so while that, you gotta still mix up the spaghetti with the water. You cannot forget about it unless you want your house to go on fire. We're gonna slice some more onions to go in the pot. Lentil is ready. You gotta pour it in the jar, and here it is. So now, since the spaghetti and spaghetti elbows are ready, you gotta put it in a pot and take the water out. And then we keep doing that till there's nothing left. Now we're gonna use some of the onions, and we're gonna add some rice with it, the ones that we boiled before with this big pan right here. And yeah, okay,
We
so
fried the rice.
now we're frying the rice.
Koshari.
And yeah, now we're adding some oil to it to make it cook faster and have it a flavor. And I have to keep mixing it till they're golden. This is what we mean by golden. And now, since they're golden, now they are ready. And now we're gonna put some of the rice and red lentil in, and now we're gonna wait. And we have to make it very noisy, but we just have to work with it. And it smells delicious, so I suggest you guys to make this. So you're supposed to make the rice the normal way when you boil it, and now we're gonna add the same water that we used from the other pot that we used to make the spaghetti and pasta. That's ready. Once it's ready, then you have to mix it up and wait till it's perfect. Alright, so now we're gonna do the same thing that we did with the lentil. We put some oil with garlic, and we use the same oil that was boiled from before. And now we're gonna add the spaghetti and some pasta elbows. Now we're gonna have to mix them up, and you have to mix it up till it smells delicious like garlic. Alright, so now it smells good. So now we're gonna have to put the spaghetti in with the pasta elbows, you see? now we're going to take the water out of the spaghetti and the pasta elbows, and we want them to be dry and golden. Now the rice is about finished. So now since the spaghetti and pasta elbows are ready, we're gonna put it in the pot. And yeah, and we're gonna do the same thing with the other portion. Okay, so just the same step. You put garlic, mix it up, and then you put spaghetti and pasta in it. And then we'll tell you guys. So we crushed up some tomatoes, a couple of pounds of tomatoes, and put it in the blender and mixed it up, and here it is. Now we put it into the fire for a couple of minutes. So now we're gonna use a pan with some oil and garlic, and we're gonna put vinegar with it, and this is useful to make the sauce for the pasta. This is gonna go with, after it's boiled, we're gonna add it to here, to the tomato sauce that we made. And now we're gonna pour it in.
Oh, it smells good. Fucking naan.
Okay, so now we're gonna add some salt and some of whatever this is called. And yeah,
Coriander.
curry nadar. And also we're gonna add black pepper after this. 2 spoonfuls. And some cumin. There you go. And some black peppers. Now we're gonna add the crispy onions that we made before, and we're gonna mix it up. So now I just added some chili powder with crushed red peppers until you could smell the pepperness and spiciness, and yeah. Now you add some tomato sauce for it to steam, and obviously it would be hot because it has oil and oh god.
No, it makes it hot sauce.
And it makes it hot sauce. And yeah. Now you add some vinegar on the top. Once it's done, you just pour the sauce in the bowl, and you're ready. The sauce that is not hot, and this is the hot sauce. We added okay, so now we put the sauce, and we also added paprika. Come on. Vinegar, salt, and some oil with garlic and garlic. Okay, so now everything's ready. So now we're gonna set up the whole thing. So now we're gonna pour the rice in. As you guys can see, it's kind of hot, but I mean, don't you eat food hot? Well, most of the food hot. All right. There we go. The rice is down in, and now we're gonna add some of the lentil, and yep, and they're really good. Like, yeah. Now we're gonna put the onions, the crispy onions, on the food to give that nice flavor. There you go. We're gonna add the main part on the top, which is the spaghetti and the pasta elbows. And if you don't know what I mean by pasta elbows, you know the thing that you make with macaroni and cheese? Yeah, that thing. Now we're gonna add the chickpeas, and we're gonna put it all over the place on the sides. And I'll show you the finale piece once we're ready. Okay, and this is the finale picture. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned to my other videos and subscribe, and thank you. Bye.